Frank, looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. -1 in the early going. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Did the job right there. Fairly straightforward par 4 now. The third at the Wetlands is 460 yards straight away.
It is 460 yards. It can be chopped down a lot of different ways. 300-yard tee shot, and it's only 160. But if you're a mere mortal, 280, 180, the hole becomes that much longer, that much harder.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there. About 315 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Second shot. Good look at the green. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Makes the putt and moving in the right direction. 2 under par. Now at -2 for the day. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards, and you tee off just in front of the swamp, so golf cart's not going to get you to the green here, is it, Frank?
No, it might need an airboat to go across that. It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Chance to get it close here.
If you hit enough shots, every now and again, one's going to go in.
Crazy, crazy game. And he's made the green. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Holding steady now at 2 under par. Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway.
And from the fairway for his second shot here.
Nice.
Looks good. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Headed for the bunker? Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. Third shot. Looking for a good one. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a greenside bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sand wedge. Amazing. Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Yeah, there's the ecstasy, and that's the agony.
So a tester from 4 feet. Really moving in the right direction at 3 under. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That's good work. That's a good par right there. Par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. 440 yards and water to deal with.
Two choices here, Rich. Lay it up, short of the Wetlands, or, well, chance it, brave enough, tee it up, and flash it across the Wetlands to just a mere short iron into this lengthy par 4. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there. This is way left going left.
And that one's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. On the green. And a chance for birdie.
Under out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit. Now, this is never going to go right. Just depends how far left.
Out of the rough and just a bit offline. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
How does that not go in?
Amazing. Stroke looked good, line looked good, just did not take that final break.
These putts keep the round together. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Three under on the day. And he's putting for par now. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Here at the par 5 7th at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club, 592 yards. Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Makes it look so easy with that free-flowing, powerful move, and it produces a huge drive over 300 yards and in the fairway. Frank, the handicap system in golf really is the great equalizer, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no sport like it. I can't imagine going to Wimbledon and playing, sort of Djokovic or Federer or, playing NFL with Peyton Manning. But, the beauty of golf, we can go out in a golf course. We decide what our handicaps are on the first tee. We decide who's going to get strokes, and then off you go and play. And you play on a level playing field.
It is on the green, but that will be a tough putt on the way. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
And getting ready for the putt. There you have it. Well done. Great putt. Putting a good round together now at 4 under. On to the 8th. It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop-off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So, tricky little par 3.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. This is a good-looking shot. This long putt for birdie could be a tough one here. Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. Shouldn't be a problem here. Frank, just a surgical touch out there.
And the scorecard reflects yet another birdie.
Did the job right there. The 9th hole, Frank, is a muscular par 5, 621 yards.
You see why length is a huge advantage of this golf course, just under 7,700 yards. This hole here, another example, good tee shot. Perhaps think of going for the par 5 and 2, but a great collection of 3 bunkers that sort of annoy you with your layup there. Got to make sure you avoid all of those to leave yourself a nice little wedge shot in here if you can't reach it in 2.
second from an excellent lie.
This looks like it's heading for the bunker.
Well, a bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker play's like.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5.
There's something about a well-hit shot. Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Great shot coming out of that bunker right there.
Showing some skills today.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Standing over his birdie putt. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Early part of this second 9 with good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Just a beautiful roll there.
Oh, that's like stealing. This is an awkward length.
Never a doubt, looking to make a statement today. Moving on to the par 4 11th, just a little bit more than 440 yards.
Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow-through. Ready for his second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Superb shot.
Well, it's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. So a tester from 4 feet. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. So on this back 9, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
Yeah, nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps, 7 iron, 6 iron, into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot.
And from the fairway for his second shot here.
Should be safely on deck.
Well, I'm reminded of what an old caddy used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Well, he's done it. That's an eagle right there. Tremendous effort. Well in the red figures at 9 under for the round. Now to par 4 13. Frank, what are the options here?
Well, another straight one required here, Rich. It's 450. It's not overly long in today's standard, but still, that fairway widens up where the longer hitters will actually hit. And bunkers, once again, short of the green. So as long as you can fly that second shot to at least the front of the green, then they really do not come into play.
Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here. This won't hurt him. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Settles in over the putt. Oh, I thought he had that. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Good putt. Our attempt here. Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. 14 total here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Surprise, surprise.
That's it. Just when you thought things were going to go the other way.
Did the job right there. The last par 5 on this golf course is the 15th. It's 590 yards. You think, Frank, this is the time to be aggressive?
Certainly is. Longer hitters must be licking their chops on this par 5. 300-plus yard tee shot, you can definitely get home. Shorter hitters, just set it up for a nice wedge shot. But if you are going to go at this par 5 and 2, well protected by those 3 bunkers.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Beautiful looking shot right here. Set for his next shot from a good position in the fairway. I like the looks of this one. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. So just a formality here. Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. That was well judged, wasn't it? It's a big putt right here for birdie. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving to the 16th hole here at the Wetlands, 455-yard par 4, and you can see, Frank, that green is heavily guarded.
And consequently, you're really going to have to judge that second shot. Know your yardage, and also a good strike's required to safely keep the ball on the putting surface.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. This is a good-looking shot. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Only 120 yards away, but this is the kind of shot that you could airmail because the wind is at his back. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Just a beautiful roll there.
Oh, that's like stealing. No snack, though.
Wow, what a birdie. Here we go at the 17th. It's a par 3, and it takes one good strike. That's what you like about par 3s of this length, Frank. 238 yards. Can't fake it here.
You certainly can't, and that green just shapes a little bit to the player's right. So the best shot to hit in here would be a little draw. And that is also the avenue provided by those two bunkers. One short left and the other one back right.
Frank, looks like he came over just a little bit.
Yeah, that one wasn't pretty, but it's still gonna get away with it.
Safely aboard. Well, this could be good. Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away. Oh, dude, that. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. $11 under on the day. Final hole here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. It's par 4. It's not a long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the maths, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no, we don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. Are there gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
He'd love to get this one. Big putt for birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. And that one drops. What a birdie. Frank, I have to say, I've been impressed by the level of golf today. Really came out here with a solid game plan and executed.
And consequently, a very solid round. Continuing with that kind of play can certainly put you in the winner's seat.